Hey everyone, it's Keith, Key Create Studio, Master Drawing Japan. Let's make a point to draw every day. I want to talk about something that I spoke about in one of my classes recently, was about the line of action as compared to the gesture. I've covered this, I think, a couple of times on my channel, but I think it's worth revisiting, actually. What are the common problems that people make? I'm going to use these as an example. Is when they hear about the line of action, what they'll do is they'll do something like this, and then they'll draw the figure on top of it, something like that. All right. For example, right? So, oops, I'm sorry, you can't see that. Excuse me. Yeah, so they'll do something like this. All right. Now, the the problem is that the line of action is not the gesture. People get like the line of action and the gesture like mixed up a lot. The line of action, I've said it over and over again, is just a tool to guide your viewer's eye in a certain direction, right? And this is a tool like you'll see used a lot, like in comics or in animation. It's just basically to help like push what the figure is doing, so that it creates more of a dynamic experience, right? So, like for example, this person who's going back here, the line of action, can be something like that, right? But that is not the gesture. The gesture is the person, their foot down here like this, their head pointed down, their shoulder like this, right? Showing fear like that. So what I'm going to demonstrate for you really quickly, are a couple of drawings where I'm going to draw the gesture, but I will include a line of action just to show like how we can push it just a little bit more, for example, right? So, for example, like let's say I had a figure. Okay, I had a figure like arching their body up like this, right? Something like this. And let's see. Okay, and I'll put the other arm. Let's say. You know what? I'll do it this way, like that. Okay. So for like a line of action, I might do this, like to push it a little bit more. So in this case, like maybe, that might help me to push this hand a little bit more over this way. But that's not the gesture. The actual gesture that I'm doing here is, right, this is a leg coming forward, right? That's a leg going back. Make it some female. Okay. Like that. The head like pushing up like this. Okay. And then yeah, this arm going like that. So I want to use this line of action to help push push this drawing. So that way, you know, we see like there's a flow, or like a rhythm going out like this, right? Let me change that a little bit. There we go. I don't know. Put the hair like that. Okay. All right. So that's one way. That's one way of using that, right? Another way we can do it also is, let's say, all right, I have a figure, maybe like swinging or something like that. So let me put it this way. All right. And so my line of action maybe is here like this, but again, that's not what the gesture is about. The actual gesture is this person striking across like this. Gonna make it another woman. Okay, it's just makes it easy for me. And like this leg coming forward, and this one going back like that. Okay. So when we do that again, so we should feel the sweep like that. And I want to change this a little bit. Change that head. Make that. Okay, so I think you guys got the idea here, right? Make it some warrior woman or something like that. It's just that way, just make it a little bit more interesting. Also, you notice, like, whenever I end my lines, I try to end it with a nice a nice swoop, because that definitely that helps it to feel a little bit more like it has movement and rhythm to it. Give her a sword or something like that. And basically, this is what you see like in comics. do something about this lower part here. And okay. Give it another swoop. Like that. Okay. So again, even though, so I have to do something about this screen because it's, it's just this. So this is what we have, right? So. So even though we have like this swooping action here with the line of action, again, that is not that is not the gesture. The gesture is which is her swinging and punching like that. The the actual the line of action is this swoop going off like that because your eyes are being led off that way. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop here, and I'll come back later with another one. Okay. All right. Thanks very much. I appreciate you watching. Please, if this is good for you, it's helpful or informational for you, okay, please give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. All right, bye-bye.